You set foot in your car, you are standing on the shoulders of engineering giants. The scientific developments that led to you being able to just drive off go back over 1,000 years. Al-Jazari first described the crankshaft way back in 1206, and even combustion engines have been around a lot longer than you might reasonably expect. Robert Street patented the first internal combustion engine to use liquid fuel back in 1794. He'd be spinning in his grave. This guy is injecting his engine with nitrous oxide, which is a bit like using hot pepper sauce in your cooking. It's exciting, but only a good idea if you actually know what you're doing. Yes, engines need to be treated a bit better than that. At its essence, a combustion engine is a machine designed to turn chemical energy into kinetic energy. And it does that in a rather ingenious way. By taking a fuel and air mix into a cylinder and then compressing it using a piston. A spark then ignites this mixture, which causes a small-scale explosion that drives the piston down. This is the combustion that gives the engine its name. The piston rod drives the crankshaft, which translates linear motion into rotational motion to power the car. Engines are designed so that thousands of these small-scale explosions take place every minute. But combustion can happen anywhere that fuel, oxygen and a heat source meet. So if the material strength of a single component is overcome, the results can be, well, dramatic. This racing truck has been tuned so that it's working at the very edge of its capabilities. Just a little bit beyond them. The expansion of gases is usually contained by the piston cylinders, but here the material strength of one of the components is overcome, making it much easier to have a close look at the engine. This car was in a flood, so before you start it, you'll want to check that it's been properly drained. The movement of the pistons here puts the water that seeped into the engine under pressure. Oh, that's what they mean by a flooded engine. A smaller go-kart engine this time, but it relies on the same engineering. With all the same dangers. Some part of this combustion engine has suffered a material failure, allowing the fuel to ignite outside the engine.
Oh my God!
And with plenty of oxygen from the air, it'll keep on burning until the fuel runs out.
Oh, my engine on fire! That engine died!
Yeah, here's a tip that's nothing to do with engineering. If you do ever need to put out a flaming go-kart, hitting it with a stick is of limited use. This truck is fitted with a jet engine, which still uses a chemical reaction to get kinetic energy, but in a much more dramatic way. See what I mean? Dramatic. That looks bad from here. I bet it's even worse from behind. Yep, that's worse.